Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Appreciate you coming out. We're working here in the shade. It's a balmy 92 degrees, Southwest Florida, high humidity, kind of scorching out here. So got a few projects going on right now. We'll discuss those. But before I do, the mailman just threw this on my front porch. I had ordered it on AliExpress. I had lost confidence in my last compression tester. I kept getting 0 readings, but that might have just been the crap I've been buying from the scrappers. So I figured I'd give one of these China brands a try. This was like 16 bucks, comprehensive, do-it-yourself instructions. Important notice, not to be sold in California. Pregnant women, do not look at this apparatus. It could cause birth defects and cancer. So take warning. I haven't tried it out yet. Got a bunch of adapters. I'm only going to probably use one size here for the small engines. So we'll compare my old standby to the new set right here. So that's that. You may recall this Troy built XP. I had gotten this unit a little bit ago. It's a double turd. The engine on this had no compression, and it really has no compression. This thing will freewheel. I showed you this one, and then I was going to take another Quantum engine that I had and put it on here. But all the Quantums I have one broken stud out of 3, and I have not drilled those out yet. So today, a nice couple with a little dog came out. I had advertised a Troy-built standard pusher with a bag, and they said, can we come look at the machine? I said, sure. I said, do you have a trade? And they says, yeah, we do, but it's really rusty. I don't know if you're going to want it. And I said, bring it along. I'll always use it for parts. So they said it ran. The gentleman said that whenever we go through a dip or a low spot, this blade was starting to hit the deck, and he became concerned. So I had the Troy built listed for $140 with the bag. Like I said, standard pusher. I gave him $20 for this because he said it ran. I measured shaft lengths, and this is going to be a donor here on the red one. That engine's going over to this XP. The XP is a 2002. This rusty deck here, August of 2010. So this is a 2010 newer machine. Shaft length's the same. It'll match up to this black one. In the meantime, I was walking through my scrapyard and saw this XP bag. And I thought, I know exactly where I can use that bag. So I'm going to sell this as a complete unit. It'll be a rear wheel drive unit with the bag. I'm going to get rid of the starter. Anything to do with the electric is coming off. I ordered $40 worth of cables. Drive cable broke, and the safety brake cable, you can see that it's on its way out. I can't sell it like this. It's all splintered up. It's just going to be about 3 more pulls, and this thing's going to disintegrate. So between the 2 cables, because it's this funny wraparound double deal here, drive cable here on the bottom, This cost me 40 total. So that was unfortunate. But when you got these special plugs or adapters here, it's going to cost you. So that's that. I was testing out this Turo earlier. This is the 99 Turo for the city worker. I just called him today and left him a message, said that this is ready to go. I went through this like it was my own. Cleaned the carburetor. I ended up painting the engine block for him, sharpened the blade. So I went through this head to toe. Used it a couple of times. Mr. Cluck keeps falling off. I don't know what his clucking problem is, but he better stay up there. So we'll see when this thing gets picked up. The 99 recycler, kind of like that old beast. So what else? So that's my project on these two. I'm gonna wait for those cables to come in. I may do the engine swap and then just wait. I kind of had to take off the plastics underneath to get to the cable switcheroo. So in the meantime, scrapper that delivers showed up with this. I picked up another Poulon Pro chainsaw. I may do a video on that. And this Lawn Boy's a 2012, just a small 20-inch deck, but it's a self-propelled rear-wheel drive. I gave 25 for this. He said it ran. He had cleaned the carburetor. He had painted part of the engine. I took off the recoil and I think I cleaned the carb, and I did a better job on the painting than he did. He didn't paint the overhead valve cover. There was a big dent in it right there. I ended up taking it off and knocking out the dent. So he didn't seem too happy. I only offered 25. I think he wanted 50 for it. But as you know, when I buy stuff from him, he says it's running. It always ends up giving me problems, and the Lawn Boy was no exception. So it did start and move. I had moved it into my side yard. I go to move it today backwards, and it wouldn't roll backwards. The wheels were locked up. So I ended up taking off the rear wheels, greasing up the bushings and the bearings. I think it acted similar to a Honda HRR16 where they won't go backwards. I ended up greasing the snot out of this thing, and now it'll roll backwards. So mower sales are starting to pick up. I'm getting quite a few messages. People are still looking for bargain basement pricing. I kind of up my pricing and then have not gotten any negative feedback on the pricing. What you'll find is people trying to get a good deal, but then there'll be a couple people that just want a stupid lawnmower. They end up paying your asking price because they don't want to mess around. So I just hold out for those type of people. They know they need a mower, and my price is a way lower than half off retail, so I don't think anybody can complain. I'm under half off of what Lowe's and Home Depot are charging, so there should be no complaining. So let me get you on here to the side yard. We'll start this thing. It's got the automatic choke. It's got gas. No, it doesn't have gas, but there was enough in it before that it ran, so we might get one pass out of it. So let's try it. It's got just a little bit of gas in the carb. I was going to refuel it, and I went to get you guys instead. Oh, drink of the day, since it's so humid, we're drinking purified water. Stay hydrated. You should drink a bottle of water an hour, especially if you're in South Florida or Arizona, New Mexico. That dry heat can also knock you on your bottom. So pay attention. I got gas nearby. Hold on. Sorry about that. Go to the kitchen. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Hey, my shirt matches the Lawn Boy. I could be their spokesperson. Buy a Lawn Boy. Quality workmanship since 1934. Okay, that's plenty. That's plenty of fuel. Let's try it. Let me get you back up here again. Time to get serious about cutting dead grass. Kind of got dry here again in Southwest Florida. We need rain. Okay, it kicked off there for a second. Well, that didn't turn out good. We got issues. Either we have, I just put contaminated fuel in it, or I didn't clean out the carburetor well enough. I'm going to have to go back into this Lawn Boy. Glad it was in front of you and not a potential customer. That would have been a cluck show. Well, that's all I got for you. I don't have anything else. Stay hydrated. I'm going to go through this one more time. Add that to my list of stuff to look at. Continue to have a nice day. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate just liking, subscribing. My subscribers are increasing. I really appreciate that. And all you others that have been along for the ride, appreciate you coming back, looking at this junk on four wheels. Kind of bummed about this one here, but we'll rectify it. Carburation issue. Have a good day. Tip your waitress and wait staff. They're doing an awesome job.